Hello my Beatles friends, welcome to another video, and I'm gonna continue my press review series of videos, and something that I promised you a couple of videos previously to show you the Please Please Me album, the later pressings, and how to identify which pressing we have. So in today's video I'm gonna talk about only 4 albums, and I will explain you how to identify which version do I have and which which pressing, which year, and so on. Okay, so we all know that Please Please Me album was released in early '63, and it was released on golden label, golden Parlophone label. Now I'm gonna be talking about 4 stereo pressings, so we're gonna stick with stereo. And we know that the first edition of stereo, the golden one, is extremely expensive. There are 2 variations, one with Dick James credits and the other one Northern Songs credits. So this is the 2 versions of the gold one. Then we have the third one, which is the first on Parlophone, on yellow Parlophone as we know it, and there is extra 33 and third. The fourth pressing is exactly as the third one, but extra 33 and third is missing. And the fifth pressing is the most common one, where we have record first published 63. This is standard 1963 fifth pressing on yellow black Parlophone label. This is the most common version of all. And as we can see here, we have record first published 63, made in Great Britain. Now here comes the differences. What are the differences? First of all, let's talk about the historical facts. In March '64, EMI started pressing the albums with sold in UK text. So before all the albums released before that, the first pressings, they do not have sold in UK. These albums are Please Please Me and With the Beatles, because the Hard Day's Night is already released after the sold in UK appeared. Okay, so there is one major turning point. Then we know that somewhere in the end of '65, Parlophone on the perimeter changed to gramophone. This lasted till '69, and in summer '69, somewhere in June, the sold in UK text was already omitted, because we know that Abbey Road album already doesn't have the sold in UK text. So we have 3 major turning points. Before the first one, we have Parlophone without sold in UK. Then after the '64, '65, we have sold in UK with Parlophone. Then after '65 till '69, we have sold in UK with gramophone. And after '69 or mid '69, we have sold in UK is omitted and we have gramophone. Now, in the end of '69, the yellow black Parlophone changed to silver black Parlophone. So which means that somewhere from June, July '69 till October, November '69, there was a very limited release of the albums which are without sold in UK and gramophone on yellow black Parlophone, which makes it one of the rare copies, hard to find. So I'm going to be talking about those 4 albums, and I will show you each and every pressing of Please Please Me, and let's discuss it. First of all, before we go to the records themselves, I want to point out the sleeve. This is the Please Please Me cover, as we all know, and the first 2 pressings, which are the golden ones, the credits of photo Angus MacBean is shifted to the right. The later pressings is shifted to the left. This is the common knowledge, everybody knows it. Now, first 2 pressings have large stereo. Then pressing number 3, we have mid-size stereo. And then we have small size stereo. So this is type number 4. Well, actually it's type number 3, but I have 2 of them, and I have to say that pressing number 8 and number 7 are using small type sleeves. So that's the only difference that I want to talk about, the sleeves. Now I'm gonna talk about the albums. This is the fifth pressing. This is how it looks like. So this one was released before March 64 because it doesn't have sold in UK text and it has parlophone. So this is variation number 1. Variation number 2, which comes already on mid-size stereo, was released between March 64 till the end of 65. And why? Because we do have here sold in UK text and we have parlophone. Still we have parlophone, which means it's the variation number 6. Then we have variation number 7, which was released between 65 and 69. How do we know that? We know that because it is still with sold in UK and it has already gramophone, which means this is a later press. So if you compare these two pressings with sold in UK, you can know the difference by looking at parlophone and gramophone. And here comes one of the rare copies. Unfortunately, the sleeve is beyond repair, but the record is in a great shape. We have here parlophone without sold in UK and with gramophone, which means it was released after the sold in UK was omitted, which was in summer 69, and before the yellow-black parlophone changed to black-silver parlophone, which means this run will lasted only a couple of months, maybe 2-3 months, which makes this record one of the rare records. Now let's look at the two labels. I mean, just to see the see the difference. These are two non-sold in UK labels, and you can see clearly that they are almost identical, but you have to notice the parlophone and gramophone difference, and also you have a difference with the credits and matrix number. We have YX94 and beneath that we have 1963, but if you look at the previous version, the credits are YX94 without a year indication, and we have record first published 1963. So this record first published 1963 was present on first two pressings, and on the later pressings we have only the year without a sentence, without writing it. Two later pressings, pressing number 7 and pressing number 8, has only the matrix number in the brackets and the year. And the first two previous pressings do have the sentence, the records for first published 1963. So that's also a difference. With the Please Please Me versions, with the 4 different versions, let's look at the matrices. The version without sold in UK and with parlophone, it's matrix 94 minus 1. Then version number 6, we have matrix number which is also 94 minus 1. Then version number 7, the matrix number is also 94 minus 1. And version number 8 is also 94 minus 1. So all these 4 versions, they have the same matrix but different labels. And here are coming a few bonuses. In addition to my All You Need Is Love press review video, I have to happily mention that I have version number 7, which I didn't expect to find, but I found it the next day after I published the video. This is a push-out center with TV reference written from the misaligned sentence. I have this copy only solid center, and now I have this push-out center, and it's on matrix minus 1. So now I have All You Need Is Love 7 different variations. This is a little update. And also, in addition to my help single, which I made a video a couple of days ago, I have to add that I have also Day Tripper single, which is on parlophone and on gramophone. So both absolutely identical, but the difference is gramophone and parlophone. And also, which I forgot to mention, is that on the gramophone version the catalog number is without brackets, but with the parlophone version it is with brackets. But this is already a minor thing. So these are the small updates. And there is also another video coming in the future about Please Please Me single and Love Me Do single, the whole run from 1962 till late 65. I'll be showing you 5 variations of each. Okay, so stay tuned for that, and not to miss that video, please, I'd like you to subscribe and hit the like and the bell. Alright, because more videos are coming, and the promised white album press review is a bit delayed. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you see you in my next video. Bye bye.